I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Ocean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Yusian continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put the resources and people into action and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude and visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying the plane. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle. The Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Aruzia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. Can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that Arsenal bird. We got the bombs. The terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons at multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
Bunker Buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the O-Team garrison. Those lives are at stake. We have no time.
We completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this madness.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully.
Normal missiles won't even put a dent in these silos.
Strider 2, Bucks 2.
This is Ram 8. I'm hit.
Bunker Buster away. That was a fake. No structures visible.
Target is in machine gun range.
Keep bringing them down. This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 a count? Formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew
launch signs yet. Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission. Target acquired. Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
Enemy behind you. Take! Enemy's got a lock on me. Missile, breaking! This is Graham 7. I'm hip and still flying.
We did it. That takes care of that. Nice work.
All right, and I'm back.
Strider 1 down to hostile.
Target was not struck. Minutes remaining.
We don't know when they'll launch. We'll be on time. The sky feels overly today. As a Cyclops, I feel like a bird in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again. What a pain in the ass.
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next?
Target down and out. He baited it.
Target is in machine gun range.
Enemy's got a lock. They're taking out our silos one by one. This ain't good.
Target acquired.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit them. I thought you were a bird free from its cage.
Strider 1, use coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
Right on the money.
Hit. Target destroyed.
The fewer there are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
There's only one silo remaining. If you follow the roads, there could be a silo at the end of one of them. Missile is closing. Strider 1, break! Target is down. All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude. Missile away.
Strider 1, break!
Fox 2, Fox 2. Missile, defeating.
Confirmed signature on our radar. Warning. Confirm another launch. hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming!
The target will soon reach critical altitude.
Missile incoming. Break. Bandit in my sight.
Enemy on your 6!
Breaking hostile lock.
Strider 1, Box 2. Target is hit. The target will soon reach critical altitude. The target is about to reach critical altitude.
Star warning. Star warning.
All of the missiles have been destroyed.
I was cutting it pretty close. I'm starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me. You had us sweating up here. There wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital. With the loss of an arsenal bird followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erusia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility. 1,500 meters to tanker. Bank left. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Too fast. Lower airspeed. 500 meters. You have permission to access the refueling tanker. 100. 50 meters. That's some nice flying, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Caution. Pull up.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Caution. Pull up.
Stay out of their sight.
Pull up.
Strider, Aslan's 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Capture one guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
Caution.
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Pull up. Caution.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
Caution. Pull up.
That ain't funny.
Caution. Pull up.
Everyone else can be jokes.
Pull up.
Okay, before we win.
Caution. Pull up.
Understood.
Caution.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2.
Pull up.
The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
Caution.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Pull up.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in for our bounty.
Pull up.
Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut. Watch your speed.
Caution. Pull
You've
up.
passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base. Imposing radio silence.
Caution.
We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base.
Pull up.
Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Stall warning.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Stall warning.
Enemy start attacking! The hell did they come from?
Stall warning. Stall warning. Pull up.
Fire up the searchlight! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online.
Stall warning.
Yes, they finally decided to wake
Stall
up.
warning.
Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the
Stall
better.
warning.
This is Aslan's 1. Landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
On time, means it's free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
They took out our leader's bird. Hurry or they'll post us on the ground.
In gun range.
Watch two. Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
Broadcaster, hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Strutter 1 is down.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up, finish him off.
All right, let's give him a beating.
Target acquired. Bombs away.
Star warning.
Missile hit.
Enemies are attacking!
Target destroyed.
Where the hell did they come from? I can't see where the enemies are coming from.
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Yes, they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better. Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
That'll reveal our position. This is
Star warning. Star warning.
landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. On time, means it's free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
Strider 1 down to hospital. That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out.
Star warning.
Vehicle eliminated.
Trigger's down.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up, finish him off.
All right, let's give him a beating.
It's launched.
Perfect. Strider 1, destroy target. Bandit behind you. Caution.
Target in gun range. Strider 1, target acquired.
Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from? Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from! Watch 2! Watch 2!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Yes, they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Bastion's one. Landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta move on time. Means it's free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
They took out our leader's bird! Hurry or they'll post us on the ground!
All enemy fighters down.
I feel their pain, I really do. But this is war.
Broadcaster, hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Say goodbye. That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
This is Bastion 1. Landing now. Trust your allies and keep us to the space and hours we're taking. Place the base, Commander. What are you waiting for? We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's all right. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of them for us.
Target eliminated. Great work.
report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
We've confirmed at least one leader. The one with the three scratches.
Target acquired. In gun range.
Emergency! Picking enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
We've still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet.
Ambush, stay calm. Reform the ranks. Rochester, requesting close air support.
Spider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
2 remaining.
Behind target. Attacking. This is 2-2. We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base at this rate.
Keep your heads down. 3 strikes will take care of the enemy.
Dodge. Locked on.
That's it. Take out those 2. Force our way inside the facility.
Strider 1, package away. Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
Pushing the enemy on their heels.
Okay, start running on the count of 3.
Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Charge! Tear down that barricade!
How'd it go?
Stall warning. Stall warning.
This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time.
Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Stall warning.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting in trouble from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Route for flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. 3,000 meters to the runway. Turn left. You are right on course. Maintain current heading. 1,500 meters to the runway. Impressive, Strider 1. Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Basilisk 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
That ain't funny.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Understood. Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. And the best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut. Watch your speed.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you. You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up, finish it off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Missile launched.
Target Strider 1, this way, target. Bandit behind you, caution.
Target in gun range.
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. the moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged the Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and clear up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle of Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Ah, it's real funny.
Dodge that missile.
Star warning. Missile.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Missile.
This is rebuilding. I'm taking fire. Enemy dodged. Continuing attack.
Star warning. Star warning.
Front zone.
Strider 1, missile away.
Missile.
forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They could use some air support.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
You're mine.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Break! Break!
Half the enemy's already down. That LRSSG is really something. Roger, the park will be secured. Don't get big stuff clear the way.
I know the feeling. Where did these guys come from? Our job just got that much harder.
Box 2. Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading from 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
Hold your ground.
Strider 1, bombs away.
I don't like the look of things. They're relentless.
Locked on.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Caution, caution.
Enemy dodged. Continue with your target.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Warning! Missile in the air!
I have to break. Locked on. They evaded it. Get over it. I'm on his back.
Skull warning. Skull warning.
Box 2. Taking bandit. Enemy firing. Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile and your history. Hold them. Don't let them through.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Okay, Trigger. Silver Bridge is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Shit.
Wilco. That's something.
Target is in range of guns. Bandit behind you.
Say goodbye.
Skull warning. Skull warning.
Okay.
Skull warning.
Forward. Keep your foot on the gas. We've got flies buzzing around our heads. Don't take your eyes off them. out before they can approach the fleet.
Target acquired.
That area is all yours, Strider. We'll back up Helm Squadron at the submerged area.
Strider 1, AEC destroyed. Missile inbound, missile inbound! Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian Army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood. Understood. Understood.
Strider 1, enemies away.
Conditions keep changing.
Target destroyed.
Our tanks and combat vehicles are knocked out. They mostly fall into the enemy's air support. The enemy is showing signs of fatigue. Deal the final blow.
Tank is destroyed.
Broadcaster, this is Base 1. We'll handle the rest.
All aircraft, move on to assist other units.
Thanks, LRSFG. Let's take it from here. Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Requesting fire for raid. Coordinates 2294. 5002. Target is enemy MBT formation. Fire for effecting your strongest round.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is Control.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Bracketing is complete. Fire for effect. Roger. Begin firing data. Azimuth 2870, elevation 237. Prepare to volley. Fire. You guys ever talk about anything other than tree strikes?
Target acquired.
And impact. Tucker 2-4. You'll leave the other eardrums next time. Thanks for the fire support.
Strider 1, enemy vessel destroyed.
The missile got through our ECM. Shoot it. Whether it was Strider or Cyclops, it looked like he did a real number on the enemy. Reduce altitude.
Missile.
Fly between the buildings.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You did really well out there. This is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
3 minutes
I can't
remaining.
believe we're getting pushed back. It won't last long.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down and move on to the next. Target in gun range.
This is the amphibious command ship Ptarmigan. The enemy ships in this area are part of the sunken ruins now. The landing party is on its way to HQ. We're gonna make it through this. Just a little further and this bridge will be ours.
Bombs away. Strider 1, target acquired. Fox 2.
That bridge to establish our position. Those ground troops all
2
support
minutes remaining.
You have enough ships left for organized combat.
You never know what's gonna happen in naval warfare. Stay vigilant.
Enemy fleet is crippled. Friendly warships should be able to finish him off.
Show them how Osea fights its battles.
Missile did not connect.
Enemy missile chasing me.
Powerful AA defenses in the AO. Coordinates Tango 28, 3 knots.
Control 1.
I get it, but don't like keep... Just too many of them!
Pilots and soldiers are here to back us up. Focus on the enemies in front of you.
30 seconds remaining.
Call warning.
Strata 1, target acquired. Missile launched.
It's no use. Let's teach a lesson to those arrogant Ocean bastards!
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
Ah, you're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. X.
What's going on here? I can't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The two leaders were at different levels. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
Speed. It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Call warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target was not struck.
Don't get too far ahead.
Where's ship or stuff? This fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Strider 1, missile inbound!
I have the lock.
Missile.
He dodged it!
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Ship 5 is hit!
Missile.
Sorry, I gotta bail out. Looks like they're on our tail. Fox 2.
Mr. X is eating through Osean forces.
No! Who are these guys? I'm hit!
Stay focused. We've still got a monster to slay. They've got the flight clubs nailed down.
Call warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard from them.
Missile.
Not long before our forces are routed.
Missile. Missile.
Shaking bandit. See where your plane is headed. Eject. Forgive me.
Call in our air support ASAP. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
Cyclops 3, I've been hit. We gotta eject.
Take him out one by one. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. He's moving. Shaking bandit. Listen, Trick, real talk. You keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a whore. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
Target hit.
All right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Missile away.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Target acquired.
Caution. Pull up.
Shaking bandit.
Hold up. My radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now.
Makes my blood run cold to even think if he came up on my 6. Shit.
He's refusing to fire. It's a sure shot. Not too bad.
Target was not struck.
Got his attention. Just wait for your chance.
It's mine.
That's the spirit.
Fox 2.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot.
Weisman, missile closing!
Missile, I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops 1 is down.
Eject already, Weisman!
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Weisman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Weisman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. It's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Local count.
Good lord. All we can do is rely on our best pilot now.
Shit. This guy's too tough.
I don't think I can take him on.
I have a lock.
In gun range.
These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get in close to them.
Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
flashing out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Bravanti's now under OCN control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Ocean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, you just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Stall warning.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. ID'd as Ocean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our intro has been updated.
Destroyed.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Target acquired. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, they're conservatives, so listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Longcaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAP terminal.
For enemy ambush.
Stall warning.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
Missile.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
ID'd as Erusian military.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Wait. General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaFarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Enemy missile cruising. Break it.
Strider
shot. The communication networks come back online.
Friendly aircraft lost! We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war. Enemy missiles detected!
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. There's no response to hails. It's the radicals.
Pull up. Missile.
Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you. We got out of paying that toll.
This is AWACS Argus. Those who can hear us are our allies. Your new orders are to dispose of Eduard Labarth. The Ocean Army officer with him is an imposter.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Grunder Park.
Captain Carl, do you ever need to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia.
I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it.
The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkin technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong?
We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is a helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Fighting with drones is what got us into this mess.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Shoot down any aircraft that approach us! What are you thinking?
Fox 2, Fox 2.
I see scratches on their tail. They're that convict squadron. This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country? Fire on that vehicle!
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Locked on.
Attempting to break enemy lock. Locked on bandits, attacking.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
That vehicle is one of ours! Cease fire! The info just came through!
Missile launched.
Which faction is the head of our organization? You need to know at once.
Missile inbound! Evade! Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
Damn it! We're outnumbered. There were too many conservatives in the Air Force that hated the truth.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Stall warning.
There's a fire on a moment's notice. An armored vehicle's behind us. This vehicle was by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
nothing but friendly. No, the attack was an unintentional mistake.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Lucian forces. There are even rumors of penal units starting on their former allies.
The drones aren't receiving my orders. I wish they could engage those slaves.
Target hit. Strider 1, missile. Its ID is illusion.
Ceasefire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders. You heard the call. There are no friendlies out there. Unidentified aircraft to the drones.
It's Erusian military.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Taking ISF designations from one is an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Harvey for the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Erusia is responsible for Harlan's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
If a drone is acting suspiciously, shoot it down.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
ID is Erusian military.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
How'd you last long, Caster? If it breaks it, we're here to help.
Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals.
ID is Erusian military.
Fire for the next half hour.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Welcome.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Clear the others. Understood.
The radicals truly reinforced drone productions make up for the losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
Locked on. Go down.
Reach the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who will we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network.
Strider 1, you're entering clouds.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. You've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
Stall warning.
Repeat, this craft aircraft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Yeah, good work. Schrader 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Osean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
Mine. No good. Shit.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, missile launched.
They're in my way.
Stall warning.
Bandit
Stall
destroyed. Well done.
warning. Stall warning.
Missile inbound! Breaking!
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping that.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
Stall warning.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. We're cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Stall warning.
Wilco.
Can't abort the MQ-99 launch! Our commands are overridden! They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Soldier.
UAV confirmed destroyed.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Five bandits remaining.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
Four bandits left.
Nickel.
Have to be running function.
3 bandits to go.
There has to be a time that should not function.
Nickel. Stall warning.
Target acquired.
Stall warning.
They are after
Stall warning.
bandits left. Show them what you got.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Fox 2. One bandit to go.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to send someone. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guards' dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad. Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Our air support is here. Thank God. Friendly birds.
Locked on.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
Run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Shit.
Stall
These
warning.
are Ocean.
Stall warning. Caution. Pull up.
Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area.
Missile.
Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Put your back!
Special Security Squadron is demanding to be let into the base.
Shit. Those guys do some dirty work.
Caution. Pull up.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Look at that. They're all lined up.
Stall warning.
No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. That was Russian bastard. He's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
You're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least get the children in a proper burial.
Missile. Missile.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver.
Missile.
Supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Missile.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy supplies. Open the bay until operation feeding time. Pull them away from the mass driver.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Get in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Missile.
Target is down.
Missile.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run! The enemy will shoot us in the back!
It's a big maze.
Shit, it's 3
place to die.
Understood.
I count 12 dead bodies here.
Strider 1,
They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Velka.
We only need an hour tops. We need the advantage to pin the enemy down.
Target destroyed.
You're with us. Can you see the enemy APC from there?
ID complete.
Okay, commanders down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
You hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Strider 1, you've identified the unknown targets. ID complete.
We don't need to defeat them. Just delay their advance. Got it?
Strider 3 launching missile.
Strider 1, bombs away. Strider 1, APC
We're
destroyed.
moving out! Leave the cat behind! We'll come back to this island one day. Send them off properly. Just finish this fight now.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Russia will have a fighting chance.
Thanks. But will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. We leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell.
Can't we flank the enemy?
Pretty sure we're there already.
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other!
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Confirmed. The info is from Allied AWAC. Hold your fire. Roger. But where are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Escort fighters, we're counting on you.
Like an eagle. Identification complete. It's Illusion bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Launch control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch. Enemy closing. Confirm launch readiness.
Strider 1 has crashed. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area.
Canopy's icing up.
Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We can't afford it! We need help or we're still up and running! There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. This is part of the fight. Look at that, they're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. Yeah, those Russian bastards. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
got the photographs. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least get the children a proper burial.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
We're down to less than half our vehicle. Good. Help! Bring over your dirt.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move away from the mass driver.
Missile.
Target is down.
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line.
Missile.
Don't stop.
Missile.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their family. Most likely, they were involved with Selka.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Shit, these are train tracks. We're sitting ducks out here.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. Strata 1, target acquired.
Come with us. Can you see the enemy APC from there? If you see line straight, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
The last vehicle is destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving. Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point. I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly.
Missile.
We did it. We're moving out. Leave the cat behind. We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Missile.
An explosion! Ignite! Do the countdown. Nobody's not stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown!
Watch it. Enemy has a
There's still one arsenal left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Arusha will have a fighting chance.
Missile.
Those cannons strike the supply ship.
Missile.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for. We don't need to defeat them. Just
I got you got the enemy this way. What do we do now?
Missile.
Put them in the tank.
Missile.
Allied retreat looks good.
Thanks. But will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. We leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
Missile. Missile.
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
we'll be firing at each other.
Missile.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirm. The info is from Allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. What are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Get them moving out of here. Hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Visual.
Like an eagle.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course.
Missile.
Chase out the bogies! There's no way there are!
Identification complete. It's Arusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch. This is launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch
Heads up, retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Missile.
Thanks.
Missile.
It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Missile.
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running! There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fighting. Look at that, they're all lined up.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here.
Stall warning.
I really don't want to...
Miles away.
Yeah, the Russian bastards. It's a blatant war crime. We can't even go to the enemy will shoot us in the back.
Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
It's all crazy people.
Pull up.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible. Where's our damn air support?
Caution.
I just got the photograph. We'll have that data. Give us another 30 minutes. I understand they want to at least give the children a proper burial.
Target destroyed.
Stall warning.
In gun range. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until operation feeding time. Pull them away from the mass driver.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Stall warning.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Don't let anyone other than Erusian airspace units into the base.
I count 12 dead bodies here. Push them back. They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their family. Most likely, they were involved with Delta. Join with us!
Target destroyed.
See the enemy APC from there?
Target acquired.
Pull up.
ID complete.
If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Pull up.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Stall warning.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! We did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Missile.
This whole operation is crazy! Stop whining!
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Missile.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can kill it from above, then Erusia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ship.
Missile.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
Target destroyed.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something! Thanks, but will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right, we leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
It's the Ocean military.
Missile.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWACS. Hold your fire!
Missile.
Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
Missile.
You guys got out alive.
Missile.
You have time to figure it out.
Missile.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Visual.
Like an eagle.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Chase off the bogey! There's no way there are!
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions.
Maybe they know they can't.
We're gonna drop them all.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch.
Missile.
Launch control.
Missile.
The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness.
This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time.
Launch control. Roger that.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Missile. 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 Missile.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile. Missile.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
Try to save your ammo. Lure them in and then fire at once.
Ram 7 locked on target.
Fox 2. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Ram 2, attack failed. Give me enemy position! Speak up! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing! Really? I've been hit by a missile. Destroy the main driver completely. We're signaling our break with Falcon.
Target hit.
I hope the rebels and Rusian army end up wiping each other out.
Our only allies, the Erusian government forces. Don't mistake them for rebels.
Unrelated co-conspirators also have much to answer for. Ambush, stay calm, reform the ranks. It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now. Remember the faces of those who pushed forward.
We only need an hour tops. We get the advantage to pin the enemy down.
Locked on. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Strider 1, Fox Thanks, too.
Getting the landing craft! Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Hey, you. Dumbass with the scratches on his tail. Hear me? I need you to help some people. A group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me. You can call me Scrap Queen.
Longcaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still bleeding, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help these refugees. Count me in.
That's right.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
Use the snowcaster. And who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass?
Stall warning.
Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Good job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Why do they sing that song? Everyone knows it. No other reason.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Hurry!
Get moving!
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable, cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If the supply ship gets too far away, we'll never be able to catch it. That sucker's hiding in the clouds. Trigger, don't let it get away.
They're trying to feed that giant monster on the bird. Their mission.
The missile hit its target. Everybody, keep a safe distance to avoid getting caught in the explosion.
If we're too close, we'll get caught up in the explosion.
Seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't move. I continue. Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. Trigger, you're gonna lose it. Fly at full speed.
Alright, move right behind them and take them down.
We've recalculated the remaining time. Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
Caution. Pull up.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened?
Caution. Pull up.
The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him.
Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either.
The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. Well, we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
No Ocean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trina?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. Belarusian refugees. Must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What is he talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military?
The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence.
Why are they after this?
Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslage, which neighbors Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, not our friends.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Strider 1, bombs away. Token acquired.
Don't stop the car. It'll make us an easier target.
Confirmed destroyed.
They're bombing us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me! They have more aircraft. More planes incoming. Fire more missiles.
Coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
That's Shalaji Castle.
Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from these stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines. All of our infantry fighting vehicles and tanks are caught. What's the matter? Aim and fire.
Bombs away.
Bradley down. We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us. We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on. Sam is out. We're running out of ways to strike back. Bradley down.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle zone if we can get up there, along with hope of restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Strider 1, bombs away. Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shamaji airspace. Turn around or we'll be forced to shoot you down.
This is the Ocean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to be talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Fort Monty.
You bastard!
You defile this country. As long as you are here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Fox 2.
Locked on.
How long is this battle going to go on? I'm out! Ejecting! Melvin's okay. Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. It's breaking next into safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger. Wilco.
Righto.
These guys are just as responsible for Wiseman.
Missile.
Bandit has a lock.
Wiseman hit. He's ejected. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time. As expected, but a lucky shot will be boring.
Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east. High-speed projectile launch from enemy aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicate it to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, we must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person. Yay. Oslo Team Squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. Rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you. Being together with me, I taught me something. True fighters don't belong in the blue. They have no place in the cosmos of the skies. And there with the facility and Air Force should be fighting against it.
Target incursion 1.7 degrees. Positional prediction complete.
In gun range. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Not bad.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
I have a lock.
Fox 2. Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of your pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy.
Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Smash those missiles right into the ground.
Does this guy have a death wish?
Hey, this just seems like another ordinary day for him.
Missile away.
100%. Targeting collection, 1.7 degrees.
Head back. Minimize the damage he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow them to pieces.
This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you in every generation, and I've found every last one of them.
Strider 1 has been hit. Are you alright?
He's flying, but if he takes another hit, it's a miracle you're not in a million pieces.
Carefully.
Hey, look, it's like the sky's been sliced wide open. The experimental unit probably made themselves a new toy.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged. Finish him off, Trigger. His movements. I knew it. Mr. X moves like the drone I saw at Vulgarest. Maybe you've got it backwards. Maybe the drone is the one that moves like Mr. X.
Copies of him flying around?
Strider 1 was shot down. High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky.
I can still help you.
Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person. Yui. Muslim team squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. The rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Wilco, that just cost us our lives.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
I have the lock. Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you. Being together with me, I taught me something. Drone fighters don't belong with the people. They influence the cosmos of the skies, getting closer. And they're what the Velocity Air Force should be fighting against.
80%. Targeting collection, 1.7 degrees. Positional prediction complete.
You're still not fast enough.
Hey, look, it's like the sky's been sliced wide open. The experimental unit probably made themselves a new toy.
Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of your pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy.
Missile away. In gun range.
Not bad. That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit on you. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces.
Stall warning.
Railgun is firing again. Bad news. Its accuracy is increasing with each shot. Take it down as quickly as possible.
System power at 50%. 120%.
Target acquired.
Targeting assisted prep complete.
Railgun has been fired. Strider 1 has been hit. I can't reach him. Lost radar contact. High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. I can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I am not that person. Yui. Hostile squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. The rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
Someone to guide us. I can't think of anyone other than you. Be together with me. Now, tell me something. Troublemakers don't belong with me. They have no place in the cosmos of the skies. But they're the force that you, the Air Force, should be fighting against.
100%. Targeting collision 1.7 degrees. Targeting collision complete.
Not bad.
Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy.
Hey, look. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. The experimental unit probably made themselves a new toy.
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces.
This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
There are pilots like you in every generation. And I've found every last one of them.
Strider 1, target acquired. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Strider 1, missile launched.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged. Finish him off, Trigger. I knew it. Mr. X moves like the drone I saw in Bulgurarest. Maybe you've got it backwards. Maybe the drone is the one that moves like Mr. X.
There's going to be copies of him flying around?
We'd be lucky if they're only in the dozens.
Missile evaded. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Can you hear me? Pilot with the 3 strikes. This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
Stall warning.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the XO2 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. Solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory'd been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now, they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusia? My grandfather had only one wish: to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusia after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder...
Yes?
I wonder which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored General Network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse. You can see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
Certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island, the 444 squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that Arsenal bird.